By the year 2069, humankind has brought the planet to the verge of extinction. Contaminated air has made it hard to live in cities. Air filters and artificial air converters have been built into every building to make it possible for survival. Ghost towns, they call them. One man is set to make a journey that would change the fate of mankind. As he stands to look outside, all he can think about is how the day would unfold. This is a heavy responsibility to bear, and the survival of billions depends on it. The roads are empty. People barely travel to go anywhere. But he has to. Our survival depends on it. Driving down the city bridge, the frozen lake right underneath. Golden rays from the sunset brushing against her curves. The Mersacury Dreams was built to withstand the harshest of conditions, keeping the astronauts safe inside. Overpopulation, pollution and environmental destruction are some of the biggest contributors to this. The Mersacury Space Agency developed a new way of getting to space without burning up excess fuel. They call it the Space Cannon Launch System. The Mersacury Space Agency, the most advanced space station on the planet. The gigantic Mersacury launch dome is so massive, it makes the behemoth space cannon look like a water gun. Fitted with state-of-the-art technology, vehicles, machines, software and systems. This launch dome is responsible for some of the biggest scientific breakthroughs on the planet, with a new one still in development. This is just but one of the many Mersacury launch sites spread all over the world, each unique in its own way. There are other agencies, of course, like NASA, SpaceX, Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic. But they are more invested in relocating human beings to different planets. A couple of years back, no one would have thought this to be possible. Being shot into space sounds a lot like science fiction. Yet here we are about to turn fiction into fact. And our survival quite literally depends on it. As he makes his way past the fleet of cars towards his ship, he can't help but think about what could be in store for him. With each step we are closer to the finish line. Each breath he takes, each thought, each heartbeat is a moment gone, and he has to make it all count in the end. This first mission is manned by one person. The spaceship is loaded into a protective shell, which is then loaded onto a giant cannon and shot into space like a bullet. The launch could go any number of ways. But all he could do is trust his team and be hopeful that he would live on to experience this history he is about to make. Everyone is watching or listening from wherever it is they call home. for this day might be the day home is saved and the apocalypse postponed. The stage was set, spotlights all pointing at the performers. And it was time to begin. The blast force is enough to push the shell over the Earth's atmosphere. The shell then opens up and the spaceship is ejected into space, where it will fly to the Mersacury space station. The shell's built-in thrusters pack enough energy to fly and land it back on Earth to be reused. The Mersacury space station is by far the biggest and most advanced in our solar system, capable of supporting millions of people, machines, spacecraft, and undertake large-scale space explorations. The station is contained within a massive transparent module capable of withstanding extreme pressure, space impacts, deflecting solar radiation and heat, retaining enough air, temperature and atmospheric conditions required to support life on a planetary scale. And best of all, presents the best views of space and the solar system from any direction. In many ways, the station is a planet on its own with enough power to move through space like a spaceship would. The Mersacury space station is thousands of kilometers wide, divided into multiple sections, each housing entire cities fully equipped with artificial gravity, air and enough resources to support millions of people for years. With the help of advanced medicine, artificial intelligence, augmented reality on a massive scale, smart technology, automated systems, and so much more. Life here is completely different from that on Earth, but quite similar. All this thanks to one man who decided to challenge the impossible, and the people bold enough to believe and stand with him.
Took so long to see